Alex joining us on the Advantage Tire Hotline for complete auto repair service, both on domestic and import vehicles. Stop by Advantage Tire, State Road 66 in Newburgh, or call 858-8473. Well, Alex, we get the news release from Modern Day today that you're going to continue your football career at Franklin. When did you, first of all, congratulations on that. When did you make up your mind?
Well, I went down to Kentucky Wesleyan, and then I went up to Franklin, and Franklin is really fun. I really felt at home that it was a good fit for me, and I kind of knew then, and I waited around just to make sure, and saw what kind of financial situation I'd be in at both schools, and I just recently went up to Franklin one last time for watch a practice and stuff, and I knew that's where I wanted to be, so I committed to their coach about a week and a half ago, and I made an overnight this past weekend, and I'm really excited to get up there and become a Grizzly because that's a good atmosphere up there for playing football at a good level.
So had you been up until when you started looking at colleges, did you know much about Franklin? Have you ever been there for a football game?
No, I hadn't. I know people who have, and Modern Day actually went up there for a football camp this last summer, but I wasn't able to attend that. So I know a little bit about Franklin, but not anything firsthand. He was the first coach to come down and talk to me, though, and just as things progressed, it became more clear to me that that's what I wanted to do.
All right. On Friday, we had Grant Gribbons on the program, and he decided on Thursday, Alex, that he was going to play football up there. Franklin usually attracts quite a few people from around here in the area. Did you know that Grant was going to go there?
I just found that out Friday when I was up there for that visit, so I was actually pretty excited to hear that. They graduated one kid from Evansville this past year, and David O'Rourke is the other kid from Memorial on the roster right now, and then it'll be me and Grant from Evansville.
And I know Grant was here Friday talking about their offensive scheme, and it was an awful lot like what Memorial ran as far as high school is concerned. Defensively, what they run up there at Franklin, is it similar to what you've done at Modern Day, or is it something that'll be altogether new to you?
It'll be a little bit of a change for me. We ran a 4-3 at Modern Day, and they run a 3-4 up there with two of the outside linebackers playing a linebacker position as well as almost a strong safety position. So I'll definitely have to make an adjustment. But at Modern Day, I kind of played all over the field on defense, and a lot of times without guarding the receivers, so I should be able to make the adjustment without too much of a difficulty.
All right, Alex Van Cleve joining us on the Advantage Tire Hotline from Modern Day. He's going to be playing his college football in Franklin. Well, I think it was very well said, Alex. I mean, most times you started out in the middle, but I don't know how many tackles you made pushing runners out of bounds. I mean, you ran all over the football laterally. Talking to the head coach now, and it goes without saying to get stronger, but what will be some of the things that you'll do now, because you're not involved in a spring sport at Modern Day, that you're going to do physically to get yourself ready to compete at the next level?
Well, they have a program for me that starts at the beginning of June, and until then, he just wants me to stay in shape on my own. So I got friends who are willing to work out with me and things, and until I get to that program, then I can do that. And then once that date hits, I got to get on their schedule and be prepared for doing this summer.
And it's academically, I mean, it's a very fine institution. Have you thought about what kind of degree you're going to pursue there?
I've been giving it a lot of thought because time's coming down to what I have to decide, but I'm really not sure right now what exactly I want to do. I know they have a great program up there, and I'll have an opportunity to make my best of it. So, but as of right now, I'm undecided. All
right, Alex Van Cleve joining us. Well, your teammate, good friend Neil Hammelman, also announcing that he's going to play college football. He's going to go to Wabash. Not looking at the schedules, does Franklin and Wabash play? Do you know?
The regular season for Franklin's varsity team does not play Wabash. However, there's like a JV game where it's a lot of like freshman and sophomore play on that team, and the first game that they play is against Wabash. So there's a good chance that maybe even this next upcoming season I'll see Neil on the field.
Well, he'll be blocking you. You'll have to try to get to him to get to the ball carrier. You'll have any problems with that?
I'm sure there'll be a lot of laughs and smiles on the field there.
All right. As far as the coach talking to you, Neil, the defensive coordinator, the head coach, I mean, did they tell you that there's a chance for you to get on the field right away, or is it something you think that you got to work extremely hard and, maybe start out on special teams, or what is their plan for you?
Well, I know that Franklin has a very large roster, and a lot of freshmen and sophomores that come in and work hard, they get a good chance to play special teams. And I talked to David O'Rourke. He came in as a linebacker. He's playing D, and now he put on a lot of weight. And he said that as a freshman, he came on and got on the special teams and stuff. And I'd like to play kickoff. I've always liked to kick off. But besides that, I just need to work on putting on some weight myself and maybe building up my speed a little bit so that I can earn myself a good position in my upperclassmen years.
All right. Well, Alex, again, congratulations on the decision to go to Franklin College, and we know that you're going to do extremely well over there. But again, thank you very much for calling and being part of the show tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate talking to you, Dan.
Take care, Alex.
All right, you too.
All right, that's Alex Van Cleve, and again, his teammate Neil Hammelman will be playing at Wabash. Alex will go to Franklin. He'll join Grant Gribbons over there next year as freshman for the Franklin Grizzly football team. So the spring signing period, I think, continues through this week. It's not as long as it is in the fall, but so if we get a couple more players that will be signing, whether it's football or any other sport, we'll try to get them on the program this